This fourth workshop covers gathering Altmetric.com data and adding it to your file. And then we'll calculate the mnlcs and the NPC for the Altmetric.com data. We're going to use the Altmetriccom API, which is a free source of altmetrics from Altmetric.com. You can search it by DOI or PubMed ID, and it's not available for documents without a DOI or PubMed ID or some other form of ID. It returns counts of citations from blogs, news, tweets, Reddit, Facebook, Pinterest, Wikipedia, reviews and questions on the web. And it returns Mendeley and SiteUlite readers only for files with social media mentioned. So it's better to use Mendeley directly for reader counts. How do you get the Altmetric data? Well, you open Webometric Analyst and you click the Altmetric tab in Webometric Analyst as shown on the screen. Then you select DOI as the data that you're using to retrieve the information, and click the Get Altmetric Info on all article IDs in files, and check the Repeat for all files in folder underneath first, and then select one of the 4 files that you've got in a folder on its own with no other files in, and you'll need to report to it which column contains the DOI. And then when you do that, Webometric Analyst will give you from Altmetric a file with lots of extra columns, one for each Altmetric, with a score for each article, or a blank if there's no score for that Altmetric and the article. For example, if you copy the Altmetric.com data to a spreadsheet, then you can see there are lots of 0 scores, which are blanks, but the non-zero scores tell you how many times the article's been cited by Twitter or Facebook or Pinterest, for example, or Wikipedia even here. How do we calculate the mnlcs and the NPC for the Altmetric.com data? It's very similar to Mendeley. We start Webometric Analyst, and from the reports menu we ask for the option calculate mnlcs and EMNPC for, and then we make sure we choose the option with Altmetriccom API files, one or more options, one or more files, structured file names. And then we select the folder containing the files with the Altmetric.com output, and we choose which Altmetric to analyze. We need to specify the Altmetric, so it's an extra step, and then we get results in the same format as for Mendeley and the same format as for Scopus. For example, when you're asked, this is the extra question, which Altmetric score do you want to analyze, you might go for number 90, which is tweeters, or you might go for 91 redditors, 92 Facebook wall links, anywhere between 88 feeds and 97 G+, which is obsolete now. So anywhere between that will give you an indicator that you might want to analyze. I notice that Wikipedia is in there at 94. Apart from that, it's the same as for Mendeley. And remember that you must move the all data and reports files to another directory before you start collecting the Altmetric data, and also before you start doing the indicator calculations. So apart from that, it's similar to Mendeley. It's very similar to Mendeley, but it's a different tab in Webometric Analyst. So have a go at that, and then there's another final presentation when you finish that one.